Peanut Punch! Hey guys, 3DP here, welcome to my point-and-click adventure game channel, and we're going to be playing some Syberia Remastered. We are playing it early, so a big shout out to Michael for giving me the key so I can play this game and give it to you guys early. I'm looking forward to this. I don't really need to do a shout out for this game, because I think we all know this game and their franchise. I think if you're here on a point-and-click adventure game channel, you know what the hell Syberia is. So yeah, we're going to delve in. I'm excited to see actually the upgrades compared to the original. So what's all this stuff? So that's the command, this is the sound, everything is looking like it's in working order at the moment. We're probably going to go with adventure. Story is more guided apparently. So yeah, we're going to go with adventure. We got subtitles on, fantastic, everything's looking good. Let's start the new game. Oh, mate, I remember how pixelated Syberia 1 and 2 were. I believe they come out in the early 2000s, like 2001 or 4 or something. So yeah, we're modernising it. We're bringing it into 2025. Hopefully bring a bunch of new people to this franchise. Valadilène, the French Alps. I believe I pronounced that wrong. Oh my god, they actually have the famous intro with the automatons. I wonder what has actually changed. Are they going to keep it close to the original? Oh, there we are. Imagine you just turn up to this village and this is the first thing you see. It's like out of a horror movie. And off they go to church. Well, we've only just arrived in the village and we already found ourselves at a bloody funeral. Yeah, that is some bad luck. I'm interested to see how much has changed. I feel like the cutscene like this, I feel like they've enhanced it and not done a full remake of the cutscene. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how it's looking to me so far. But yeah, this is a full remake, this part is. Yeah, this is 100%, you can tell. In fact, I would say the graphics here is better than the cutscene, which kind of does make me believe that I was correct when I made the assumption that they kind of like enhanced the cutscene and kept it the same. Right, let me stretch my neck. It's going to be a flipping long day sat here. Right, interact. Can I take it?
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further.
Okay, it's a bit too heavy.
I wonder who can help me.
Who can help you indeed? Right, let's interact with everything, you know. Let's enjoy ourselves, you know. Let's learn about the world around us. We obtained an item in our inventory. Oh, dear God. Thankfully, though, we have big text here, which I don't believe we had in the original. So this is fantastic news to actually have this big text. And it actually goes by. So we can actually go... So this is page 1 of the flyer. And this is the beautiful page 2. And then we have page 3. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go read this bloody thing. Come on, let's go. Welcome to Valadilène. Valadilène. I think that's how you pronounce it. The world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valadilène. A small charming town tucked away in the Alps. And by Voralberg manufacturing. Whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valadilène's reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Voralberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that make up automatons. Its creative wonders once defied belief, and through the admiration of young and old alike. People would come from all across Europe for a chance to own one of these fantastic toys. Unequaled savoir-faire I don't know whether I'm pronounced that right, but we're going to go with it. At the heart of the mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via a set of cogs attached to the spindles are cams that are shaped in the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods which control the gestures of the toy at their tips. So on page 2, automaton construction takes place in 3 stages: modelling, mechanics, and casing. The process requires the participation of 20 different specialised trades. In its heyday, the Voralberg factory employed over 100 craftsmen, mechanics, watchmakers, sculptors, tailors, and dressmakers working in separate workshops. Voralberg automatons all have 2 distinguishing features in common: their high precision mechanisms and the characteristic Voralberg wind-up key. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precious resources such as ebony imported from Madagascar. Despite competition from Asia, the Voralbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots and choose to continue their exploration of the mysteries of perpetual mechanical motion. The Voralberg has come in a long way from their simple, jointed puppets of yesteryear. Today, their creations are so lifelike, one has the impression that they can think for themselves. The first signs of puppet manufacture in Valadilène go back to the... Well, that's an X, and then you got 3. 13th century. While there was maybe no definite puppet industry at the time, Hermann Voralberg's renown was recognised even in the court of the emperor. It was not until the 17th century that Charles Voralberg founded the Voralberg Mechanical Toy and Puppet Factory, and industrial activity in the valley really took off. The reputation of Valadilène and its famous toys then just kept growing and growing. A painting of Charles Voralberg with one of his creations is visible, followed by an explanation on how a large part of the production was devoted to producing theatrical puppets at the time. The turn of the 20th century was Valadilène's golden age, as expressed in the factory's impressive architecture and the main houses of the town. The Voralberg reputation crossed the oceans, dispatching its fine precision mechanisms across the globe to delighted buyers who began to believe that Voralberg automatons had a life of their own. A photograph of Rudolf Voralberg, who managed the business during the glory years of the Voralberg factory, is displayed on the last page. Since the end of the Second World War, the destiny of the factory has been in the hands of Rudolf's daughter Anna Voralberg, the last and sole descendant of the prestigious line of craftsmen. This inspiring figure negotiated the business through to the end of the war. She breathed new life into production by creating works of art to appeal to experts and enthusiasts alike. Voralberg automatons became rare collector's items, with highly innovative mechanisms of unequaled ingeniousness even to this day. Right, we have learned about the Voralberg family. That was quite long to read and do all that, but we've learned about the factory, why we're kind of here, I guess, and the history of the town and everything. And it's important to know, you know, when you're playing a game, the backstory. So, yeah, we've learned the backstory there. We've still got things to check out around here. Wow, I've never seen this place, like this angle. Right, so we've got someone here. Let's go and speak to them.
Hey, hi there. What are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
Oh, okay, we can pick dialogue. Kate.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Oh, you don't want to be disturbed?
No, not finished. Go away.
Oh, he's getting a bit moody, isn't he?
I just arrived. My case is a little heavy. Can you help me take it up to the room?
Momo's strong. Very strong. But no time. Momo very busy.
Momo busy?
I guess I'll let you continue working.
We'll leave you to it, Momo. But we do have some stuff over here. That does look like a freaking bell. Place? Place what? We've got nothing to place there. Can I go upstairs? Wait a second, though. He did wave his hands about. Nope. So he's got nothing for us. Maybe we just go upstairs. Yeah,
I shouldn't leave my luggage here.
Okay, maybe we're not going upstairs. So we got a diary. Where it's got objects and important things. So we've got documents like our beautiful pamphlet we picked up a minute ago.
I need a key.
So we need a key. But we don't have a key, do we? Surely Momo might have the key. I mean, he's the only one here. Let's speak to him. We're going to annoy him.
Hi there.
But hey.
Hey, hi there.
What choice do we have?
Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
There's no dialogue.
I guess I'll let you
Wow, okay.
continue working.
Okay, so there's no dialogue. No bloody dialogue, eh? Okay. I guess I'm going to have to take the bag myself.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Well, Momo's not going to bloody help us. I doubt we can leave.
I'll wait for the storm to end
Yes,
before
exactly.
I step outside.
Okay, so we're stuck here, basically. Do. Right. Ah, there's a key. So we got a key. Use the key. Right, it's wound up. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, hello. The hotel here is here. Right, let's speak
Hi
to
there.
Hello there, ma'am.
you. Join a dialogue, you have several choices. Okay. Right, so help will get us through. Let's
I
just
would
talk
like a
about
room.
ourselves.
My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you.
Well, hey, right, now we need your help.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Your luggage? Why, of course. Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So
Oh.
you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
What,
Not
me?
factory. Anna's house. Han's house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy?
That's a bit rude.
I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Hannah
Momo
Volberg?
bad, but Han's not dead. Han's long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
Oh, he's dropped something.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna.
Yeah,
Such a
Anna.
great loss for Valadilène, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close.
Oh, no.
But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Voralberg is dead?
That can't be good news, right? Anna Volberg's dead, but I was supposed to be buying the factory. Well, hey.
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker.
Number 6. There we go. So this is... Ew. It's not exactly a nice room, is it?
I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do.
I
You know,
guess.
the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilène before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Voralberg automatons.
Oh, I could imagine, mate. I seriously could.
Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see.
Oh!
Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
So someone's left me mail. What else is in here? Nothing really else in the room. Okay.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Voralberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Okay, let's read this. So we got a fact from Edward Marston in New York, of all places, a law practice firm. Okay. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Voralberg Manufacturing, with a view to take over in the days to come. And we have reached notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Voralberg, the current owner, to a close. The owner's dead. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Voralberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of all this. In fact, in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchasing agreement, I'm under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in for you. Yeah, shit. Okay, we do have a phone button. Right, I do need to call, my boss. He's probably going to be pissed at me, but yeah.
Marson and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Oh, got funky music.
Hello,
Oh,
Kate.
that was quick.
So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valadilène, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Voralberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality.
Really?
We know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Okay.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Wow. He really hung up on us that quick. So we need to go find a notary. I'm guessing that will be written in this diary, right? No. So diary's not going to help us. Okay. Maybe the diary would help us if we was on a lower difficulty setting. Oh, look. There's Rudolph Voralberg, I believe his name was. Alright, let's go downstairs. I do like the sound of her boots walking on the wooden floors. They have nailed that sound. Right, well, before I talk to you, actually, he did chop stuff here. Yeah, I will take all these. Thank you. So we got a bunch of cogs, or gears, I guess you could say. Same thing, really, isn't it?
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Oh my god, we got a lot to talk about. Right, let's start with ourselves.
Hello, my name is Kate Walker, and...
Of course, of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
Okay, we'll be... No, let's go with this one.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilène.
Be careful what you say. Voralberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Oh, brilliant. So they're basically robots, but we can't call them robots.
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
Well, that was
no,
quick.
I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived, or if a customer came through the door. We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you don't seem
It's okay. No
that
biggie.
busy, to be honest. You could freaking help me, surely.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans? Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Voralberg, Anna's
Okay.
younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Okay, what be Anna?
Did you know Anna Voralberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
Yeah, may she rest in peace. You know, we don't know her, but you
Who
know,
was the boy who was drawing
rest in
here
peace
earlier?
regardless.
Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his
Oh.
connection with Anna Voralberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna
What?
took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Voralberg was a little bit slow as well?
Oh,
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
okay. What be our mission?
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
You
Do you
thought?
think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you
Bloody
very
hell,
much.
you're a bit useless, aren't you? Well, hey.
Thank you.
At your service.
Right, what do we have here then? Let's read it. What? How do I say that name? Dear whoever, you are no doubt aware our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Voralberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Voralberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Voralberg left you instructions before her death, enabling this sale to be concluded. We shall remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for that reason that I am sure you would give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Mr. Marsden. Right, we do have a letter to give someone. I don't know who that bloody person is. That's a freaking name. I've never even seen a word like that. Like, even a surname. How the hell do you pronounce? That's really beautiful. Got the beautiful clouds moving, the wind, the trees. The beautiful music. It is really actually pretty. Let's double tap everywhere. Oh my god. It bowed down to us. That is so cool. Right. Wow, we're actually walking through Valadilène. Valadilène. Yeah, I need to really pronounce that slightly better than I currently am. There aren't many places to go, is there? So I can't go there. I can't touch that. I can walk along here though, I guess. Can I go here? I wouldn't say so, no. Right, you. You're the only one that's got icon above your head. Well, you're the only person here, actually.
Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
Oh, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I
Fantastic.
can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Well, that
Don't worry
sucks.
about it. Because of Madame Voralberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision.
Whoa, a
Try
mayor?
tomorrow.
But tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
Well, you said mayor,
We're
bro.
closed. Try tomorrow.
Okay, maybe not. Do. Let's run around this place. Oh, hello. We got a few interactable things here. A bench. Is that Anna Voralberg? Right, the Valadilène Gazette. April the 17th, 2002. Excuse me. Wow, okay. 23 years ago, this game possibly came out then. Wow. Mourning the loss of the queen of our hearts, let us pay homage today to Anna Voralberg, who died peacefully yesterday at the age of 86. The great lady devoted her life to her business and our community. This formidable woman had an extraordinary energy, a force that allowed our automaton technology to develop and to make our valley continually proud. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness, which has marked all of Valadilène's inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today would be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Voralberg. Her funeral will take place this morning at 10 AM in the parish church, officiated by the town's own priest. Editorial. Anna Voralberg's death marks the end of an era in Valadilène. Madame Voralberg was an outstanding woman who presided over the Voralberg manufacture for more than 50 years. Her death seems to bring further loss in its wake, sending the death knell of our automaton factory, the economical heart of our town. It is impossible to view her past without concern for the future of our valley. In the last decade, computers, video games and electronic robots have become prominent in our consumer society, rendering traditional clockwork mechanism obsolete. The age of the wind-up toy is over. Such technology cannot compete in the modern economic climate and has fallen by the wayside. It would have been definitively considered consigned to oblivion if Voralberg manufacturing had not upheld its renowned savoir-faire, helping Valadilène to remain economically active. However, today the industry has lost its spiritual force and the future looks bleak. Maybe the time has come to celebrate our prospective American takeover of the factory, but what will be the cost of the soul of Valadilène? Equality. The protest group Mountain Peace demonstrated yesterday near the site of the new SYBERIA Dam. They claim the construction of the dam has damaged the blue warbler's natural habitat. Intervention on the part of the forest ranger was necessary to disperse the demonstrators. So we got a nice little article here about the sad past of Anna Voralberg. Right, so we can interact with this building too. Aha, okay. Give you the letter. Put you down. And get you to read. It works. I think we all need one of these on our doorstep, you know. They're like the perfect things to actually have to see who's the visitor. It's better than those ring doorbells, bro. I'd rather automaton. Ah, this is a big room. Well, what's over here? We can interact with some up. Okay. So that's lacking something. Okay, we can put cogs and stuff down there, okay. Let's go in the main room. The door's a bit small.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Annoying thing is, like, the inventory things can actually be, the buttons for the game's in the top right where my webcam will be.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
Okay, he knows. Right, we got a lot to talk about. Anna.
You don't find it suspicious that Madame Voralberg left us so suddenly? I would have loved to have met her.
Her death took us by surprise. She still seemed to have so much life left in her. Anna Voralberg was not only one of my most faithful clients, she was also a very dear friend.
That is a magnificent automaton you have at your entrance.
It actually is, isn't it?
I'm very proud of it. And since my health problems, it has become absolutely indispensable for me.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yes, indispensable. It was Anna Voralberg who had the idea. She provided many houses with this kind of machinery.
Ah, she was a saint to the town, really.
Have you ever met Hans Voralberg, Anna's brother?
I have a few vague memories of him, that is all. I was very young at the time. Very young. If you don't mind, can we come back to that later?
Oh, sure. So, right, let's talk about
I
myself.
am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
Okay, he don't seem to want, like, idle chit-chat, does he?
Seeing how as Madame Voralberg is no longer with us, I trust that I can rely on you to conclude the sale.
Please do not set your hopes too high, Miss Walker. I fear that I cannot be of much help to you.
Why?
At the tavern, I met a young boy by the name of Momo. I was informed that he is mentally disabled. Whatever his condition, he told me about a man called Hans. He's apparently Madame Voralberg's brother. Moreover, it appears that Hans is not actually dead. What do you think of that?
Let us take one thing at a time, Miss
Okay.
Walker. You will receive all the information you need in due course, you can be sure of that.
But he's not telling me whether he's dead or alive.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Voralberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Why?
Go there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Voralberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alpha Terre. My client and I are impatient to seal this
Metro
deal.
Alpha Terre, what a name.
Only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Voralberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Voralberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
Okay, yeah, thank you, please do.
I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive.
Whoa.
Not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Valadilène and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too.
Wow.
He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive. So when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that
see.
changes things.
If Hans Voralberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Voralberg is somewhere in Siberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Oh, thank you, mister. Thank you, thank you. Right, so this is everything you have just read to us, isn't it? I'm just skimming through it to see whether there's any more details. It's the rightful heir of the factory. Okay, we've not been read this part, okay. I never had a chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately though, Hans and I have remained very close. In thought, throughout the years, I've been able to follow his Mandarin life, as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of the Voralberg creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word. Let us return to the matter in hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received this last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Siberia. I regret to say that I've received no more recent news. I'm aware of the difficult situation which my confession and lack of further details leave you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I'll be grateful, dear Matra Oltafler, if you could inform the American law firm with whom I have been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old and so tired. With all my respect and final greetings, Anna Voralberg. And she signed it.
Anna Voralberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Voralberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Siberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Yeah, things have taken a wild turn.
What now then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Voralberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Whoa, okay, so the task is pretty simple at the moment. We just need Hans to give the go-ahead for the sale. The problem is, he's registered dead, so we kind of got to prove he's alive, he's not dead, he is the real owner, and then actually get him to give us the go-ahead to sell the factory. So things are simple yet complicated. It's simple in the aspect that we just need to find Hans. There you go. Job done, right? But then you got the little tiny things here and there that are going to cause a little bit of issues. Right, do you have the key? The key of all keys. The camera angle has freaking changed, bro. I'm now running through this beautiful village. We can't go there. Hold up. Yeah, I feel like go back over here, Kate Walker. Let's just run all the way over here. Like, that is a long way that I've just clicked my mouse. You got a long walk to do, Kate Walker, but hey, we're going to bloody make it. Gonna get you some exercise. Right, but would the cam angle change once again? Or would the cam angle stay? Oh, it's swinging. It's actually... Oh, phone call.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan,
honey bun?
I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
I don't think he's taking it well.
Katie, you can't do this to me? I mean, it's the Goldberg contract. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Wow, I'm not going to be there for the meeting with the Goldbergs, apparently. And Dan is pissed off at me. Look, hey, it's not my fault, bro. Look, what am I supposed to do? The factory, it's not going to plan. They like to complicate everything in this town, don't they? Pull. There we go. There we go. Time to enter the Voralberg factories. Wow, what beautiful area this looks like, man. From the cracks in the pavement to the puddles to the water in the fountain. They really have redesigned this whole area. Just how we all remember it in a way. They even got Voralberg there written. Wow. Oh, we got that horrible dirty water from the factory, like the river. So this is the Voralberg factory. I even like the little loading screen icon in the bottom right. Whoa! The assembly factory. Wow, it's even tripping water, like it's leaking. This is really, really cool looking. But sadly, we are running out of time this episode, so we're going to have to end it here. But join us, we're carrying our adventures right here where I left off in the next episode. And we're going to end it with a beautiful peanut punch.